Hey, Raise here with another code of the achievement guide. We're going for achievement called Insatiable Despot for defeating the Insatiable Despot in the dried up trenches area. Now this is in the area where you're above ground and you come to this hole in the ground and you climb down a ladder a little bit and you start jumping down basically platform to platform. And once you get to the bottom of this area, this is where this boss is at. Now, I would recommend using a lot of Lewis's abilities if you have any problems near the class in the game. This is the one I use in the game. It's pretty well balanced, got some good dodging abilities, also as well as some good projectiles and some good attacks. Kind of going over what I have unlocked and showing you what I'm having right now and what I'm kind of mixing up. Really good combo to use. If you have the fire sword, use a fire sword with the damage buff one as well. So that would be the one with the 4 or 5 lines up and down on my RTA ability. So basically, I'm just gonna pop out here. He's gonna have some minions as well, so keep that in mind. So you want to try to defeat this guy pretty fast. So I'm gonna get fire damage up. And remember that also goes for your teammate as well. So you both have fire swords. And then I'm also gonna pop the other buff here in a little bit. Like I said before, fighting other bosses, if you want to get your EQ back up, you're gonna have to hit them and dodge them as well. And you can also do some pretty good damage, and you have your focus higher as well. So keep all that in mind. The more damage you do, the more focus you have, the better off you do, the more off you'll be doing to them. So once you get staggered, it happens quite a bit. I changed my teammate to the other guy, and he's got that great sword, so you can get some pretty good staggering time. Now, a lot of time, if you want to be able to try and stagger them, you gotta flash blue before you can even attempt to do that with your R, B, and A move. Kind of stagger them back a little bit there with your claw. So keep that in mind. I'm just gonna keep popping up the fire sword and all my other buffs I have there. Attack buff. I'm using my little fireball one as well. I have the teleport ability. I like to spam quite a bit to get close in from a nice little distance away and close that gap and get a couple swings in and start backing away. You're not going to want to stay in the fight for very long, so make sure you get a couple hits in and back away. So you got a variety of little charge attack moves. You can kind of see him coming from a mile away. This guy's pretty slow, so make sure you take your time with him. Also, don't forget, if you have died in here, make sure you grab your haze at all boss fights before you end up possibly dying again, because you will lose that forever, so keep that in mind as well. So you got some pretty slow attacks. Like I said, he'll be crossing the map and come lunging at you with a big old axe swing upward and down, so it's pretty obvious to get out the way. Another good method in this game is your teammate can do a lot of damage to him as well, so if you have them aggroed on you, you can make sure they just follow around the map a little bit and you can hit them in the back for you as well, and then I would alternate and get them off him to get them back onto you to hit them in the back until they're dead. Make sure you repeat these processes over and over and take your time if you feel uncomfortable with it, and eventually you should beat the boss. Alright guys, that should do it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll have more Code of Achievement guides for you soon.